Tuesday, April 13th. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, we're all present. Any additions or deletions for the agenda for tonight?
Nope.
Get a motion to approve agenda?
Second.
Got a motion, a second to approve the agenda for tonight. All in favor, signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same side. Passed, all present. Final plat, Park Square, third edition, Marketplace Plan Unit Development.
So members, what you have in front of you is the final plat for the Marketplace, which is Park Square Third Edition. If you recall, they actually started this process last year and had completed a planned unit development, and that was really essentially designed to give them some flexibility with their site. Some of it was related to signage that they were wanting to accommodate, as well as some of their lot sizes. And so what you have before you, you did that approval of that along with the preliminary plat back last year. And so what you have in front of you was the requirement to come back with the final plat. And so as part of that, you'll see that they have divided that property up a little bit differently. They want to have some of the outlying parcels to be separated off, which would include the Fuji Smokehouse Fitness Building, and then the Starbucks will all be on their own as separate parcels. And then they're also looking at creating a new parcel pad at the north end of the Marketplace in that of that parking lot, and that's essentially really for them to address some of the market demands and have some flexibility with that property. And their intention would be that fourth parcel that they're looking at, that allows them to help do some of the financing and some of the improvements that they've had on the site. So staff has had an opportunity to review the final plat and believe that it does conform with the requirements that were set forth in the previous approval for the planned unit development and preliminary plat for the property. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have pertaining to any of the properties or what's being proposed. You do have this as a public hearing, so you do want to make sure at that point too.
Questions, or should we open the public hearing?
I got just one, Shauna. If you look at the preliminary plat, it says third edition at the top.
Yep.
There's a roadway between the coffee shop and that fourth lot. Is that correct?
I believe it's just an internal roadway. It's not something that is owned by the city.
Does it go access from 2nd Street?
It does have access to the one between you're talking about by Starbucks, off of 2nd?
Yeah, the coffee shop there.
Yep, there is access off of that,
Okay.
yes.
So the new plot that they've want to develop shows like even a drive-through building. I know that's not what's proposed, but
Right.
is that going to have some kind of separation from that entrance? Like when them people drive around the building and when they would park from the coffee shop towards that driveway?
Just let me see if I can find what.
There you go, right there it is, right dead center, almost in your picture.
This one right here, if there's going to be separation between, I would,
Yeah, right there,
right here?
yes.
I would suspect that they're going to have, because they've got parking and stuff here, they're going to have some type of a curbing along this side to do that separation. Otherwise, you're going to have issues with vehicles
Right.
and stuff
That would
be coming.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would be, the concern I would have, what it was that entering traffic we could have
Yep.
crashes there or stuff, so.
I believe that there is a separation there, because if you look at the way, I suppose technically you could see them coming in this way, going diagonally, but I think that it works is the way that it's supposed to be, is that they would come in here and go this way and out and exit around would be the way that it would be set up and designed.
Okay.
So you're telling me that they're actually going to try to maintain some kind of control of the traffic flow there?
I-
That whole
part
parking
of-
lot is
yeah.
just mayhem.
And I think part of this is with the, they're making the parking lot improvements yet this coming year. And I think part of that will be where they can alleviate a lot of some of that traffic flow kinds of issues that there are. Yeah, it does get to be a little bit of a cluster going around in there. And so hopefully with that and marking off of those areas, that will certainly be, easier to have delineated and take care of some of those things. I also do know that as part of the final plat, the one other thing I wanted to just mention is that MnDOT does review this, and this is in front of MnDOT right now. So before that goes to the council, we'll have that final approval. I don't suspect that there's going to be any concerns or issues because they're really not changing a lot from the impacts of Second Street with their entrances. So I think that shouldn't be a problem.
Any other questions? We'll open public hearing. Notice of public hearing, Way Park Plan Commission will hold a meeting at City Hall, 19 13th Avenue North, 6:30 soon thereafter, Tuesday, April 13th, 2021, to hear the following request. Request of Marketplace LLC for final plat, Square Plat 3, and final review of planned unit development for redevelopment of property in a B2 commercial general business district, including reduction in minimum lot area for proposed subdivision of parcels. The properties are legally described as Lot 1, Block 3, Park Square Plat 2, and Lot 1, Block 1, Park Square Addition, 110 2nd Street South and 230 2nd Avenue South, City of Way Park, Stearns County, Minnesota. Public hearing opened at 6:37.
Chair, in view of the fact that there is no one here to attend, to speak at the public hearing, I would move that we close the public hearing.
Second.
We got a motion and a second to close public hearing. All in favor, signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Closed at 6:37.
So essentially then the action before you is just to recommend to the city council to approve or deny the final plat of Park Square 3rd Edition as submitted and proposed by staff or with any modifications that you see fit.
Does staff have any recommendations to add to?
No, he did not. Typically not on the final plat. We haven't done those. I believe that the modifications or the recommendations were put into the PUD. And so those were things that have already been addressed and handled.
Mr. Chair, I'll make a motion that we recommend approval of this application.
I'll second that.
We got a motion and a second to approve. All in favor, signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Passed with all present. Is there any new business or?
Don't have anything for you.
Chair, I would move for adjournment.
Got a second?
Second.
Got a motion for adjournment and a second. All in favor, signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Meeting adjourned, 6:39.